Hey everyone! Today, the news is unmissable because we have new robots and we have some artificial intelligences that are self-aware and might replace us soon. We have updates on the chat. Let's take a look at the news. Here we go. News number 1, the Atlas robot, now with artificial intelligence, is fully autonomous and has shocked X. News number 2. In Airis, world's first self-learning general artificial intelligence prototype. Will they soon place human? News number 3. Openai has just turbocharged GPT-4W and it is faster than ever. Let's find out what's... But first, news impact. Comment down below. If you're already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and like this video and leave your comment. And if it's your first time here, hold on. You don't subscribe. You don't need to like. Just watch a bit of the video. If it adds value, subscribe and give it a like. Okay, without further ado, let's get to the video. The new Atlas robot with integrated artificial intelligence is now fully autonomous. Guys, have you ever imagined a robot capable of autonomously adapting to a factory environment, moving engine parts, and adjusting its own actions in real time? And what if I told you that this technology already exists and is revolutionizing the concept of industrial automation? In today's video, we will dive into the details of Atlas, the robot from Boston Dynamics that is transforming the robotics landscape, and understand how it can impact and adapt the way we view work and productivity in the future. But to start, you already know. Comment below if you believe that robots like Atlas have the potential to completely replace human labor in industrial environments. Are we really ready for this level of automation? Don't forget to like and share the link to this video in WhatsApp and Telegram groups so that the people you care about can stay updated on this topic. Okay, let's continue. In today's video, we will discuss an impressive innovation, the Atlas robot from Boston Dynamics that is now fully autonomous. This means that it is not just performing acrobatics or dancing for videos, but also carrying out real tasks in industrial environments independently. This advancement is an important milestone for robotics, opening a new era where machines are capable of performing complex operations without human intervention. This development represents a significant advancement in terms of technology and innovation, paving the way for a revolution in industrial automation. And this is just the beginning. The implications of a robot like Atlas go far beyond factories, potentially transforming the way we conceive work and productivity in various sectors. In the latest video released by Boston Dynamics, Atlas is shown transporting engine parts between containers and positioning them accurately. The most impressive thing is that it performs all these actions without any type of human supervision. Imagine a robot that is capable of operating on an assembly line for cars, adjusting to changes in the environment without external assistance and in real time. Even more surprising is Atlas's ability to make decisions in real time, as in one moment of the video where it encounters resistance while moving a part, recalibrates its approach, and tries again. All of this in a matter of seconds. This type of autonomous adjustment demonstrates Atlas's potential to replace repetitive tasks that currently rely on human workers. Moreover, this ability to adapt indicates that robots like Atlas can become increasingly present in environments where unpredictability and flexibility are needed, something that until now was considered exclusive to human work. From a technological standpoint, the Atlas is completely electric, unlike previous models that used hydraulic systems. This change makes it lighter, quieter, and capable of a greater range of movements, ideal characteristics for complex and challenging work environments. In addition, electrification contributes to superior energy efficiency essential for continuous industrial operations. This not only reduces operational costs, but also makes the robot more sustainable and suitable for an industry that increasingly seeks to minimize its environmental impact. The Atlas also uses advanced sensors, including vision and proprioceptive sensors that allow it to sense, quote, the position of its own body and dynamically adapt to variations in the environment. This ability to adapt is crucial for the efficient execution of tasks, especially in environments where changes occur frequently, such as dynamic and complex production lines. Boston Dynamics has raised the bar in robotics by developing Atlas, putting it ahead of other robots, like Tesla's Optimus, which we have previously covered in videos on this channel, and which, in many demonstrations, still relied on remote control. If you want to learn more about Tesla's Optimus robot, just search here, just type Optimus in this channel and you will find it. If you don't find it, leave a comment. and I will send you the link. In contrast, Atlas is capable of operating completely autonomously, which gives it a significant advantage in terms of efficiency and versatility. This autonomy is an important differentiator, as it allows the robot to perform tasks continuously without interruptions and without the need for human intervention, which is essential to maximize productivity in industrial environments. Currently, Atlas is being tested in industrial applications, with a particular focus on the automotive sector. The recent acquisition of Boston Dynamics by Hyundai enforces this focus on automation for the automotive industry. Hyundai is clearly interested in accelerating the automation of its production lines, and Atlas could be an essential component in this process. We can imagine a future where entire assembly lines are operated by robots like Atlas, capable of making quick decisions and continuously adapting to changes. This would not only increase efficiency, but also significantly reduce human errors, resulting in higher quality products and lower production costs. However, the possibilities are not limited to the automotive sector. This type of technology has the potential to be applied in many other sectors, such as construction and public services. In construction, for example, Atlas could be used to move heavy materials, position components accurately, and even conduct safety inspections, reducing the risk for human workers. In public services, robots like Atlas could be employed in risky situations, such as rescues in hard-to-reach areas or work in dangerous conditions. Furthermore, Atlas's ability to adapt and operate autonomously opens doors to numerous other applications that have yet to be fully explored. Imagine hospitals using autonomous robots to perform support tasks, such as transporting medications or collecting waste, freeing professionals to focus on more complex care. Or imagine rescue operations in disaster-affected areas where Atlas could help locate victims and provide emergency supplies without putting human lives at risk. Atlas's capabilities could also be used in high-precision environments, such as electronics factories, where the margin of error must be minimal. The future of autonomous robotics is promising, and we are just scratching the surface of what can be achieved. As technology continues to advance, robots like Atlas will become increasingly common in our daily lives, and the implications for society are vast. This technological advancement is not just about efficiency, but also about redefining the way we work and coexist with technology. It is precisely this promise of a more automated, efficient, and safe future that makes these advancements so fascinating and prompts us to reflect on the role of humanity in an increasingly automated world. Now I want to hear from you. How do you envision this future where autonomous and efficient robots work alongside us, or may also replace us in some cases? Leave your opinions in the comments. I am eager to hear your thoughts. This video doesn't end now. It continues with us talking in the comments. If you find this video interesting, like, share, and subscribe. Openai has just turbocharged GPT 4.0, and it is faster than ever. Guys, can you imagine an AI capable of anticipating what you need even before you finish explaining? In today's video, we will dive into an innovative technology that is redefining automation and further accelerating our daily tasks. Come with me, as these new tools can transform the way we work and potentially save us precious hours of our time. So, come with me. But to start, you already know, comment down below if you are using any artificial intelligence to boost your productivity. If you are using it, leave the name of the AI in the comments and what you are using it for in your daily life. I want to know. Don't forget to like and share the link to this video in your WhatsApp and Telegram group so the people you care about can stay updated on this topic. Agreed. Let's continue. OpenAI recently launched a feature called Predicted Outputs for its GPT 4o and GPT 4o mini models, which is already bringing significant improvement in the efficiency of tasks performed with artificial intelligence. This advancement is particularly relevant for those who work with process automation, software development, or content creation. I will explain in detail how this functionality works, its benefit, and how it can become a powerful tool to make your workflow faster and more efficient. Let's dive into practical examples and explore the impact of this technology in our daily life. If you are looking to optimize your workflows, whether by editing code or updating documents with the help of AI, this feature is exactly what you need. Language models typically generate each token, a word or a piece of code, sequentially, which can be a slow process, especially when dealing with large volumes of information. The predicted output feature comes to solve this, allowing the user to provide a part of the expected response. Predicted outputs are especially useful in contexts where there are recurring elements or established patterns. However, it is important to note that is not suitable for creating completely new content or when the task requires a unique and unpredictable generation of information. If there is no prior reference for the model to rely on, this function will not provide the same benefit. Therefore, if you are trying to create an article from scratch or develop a new idea without any pre-existing reference, this feature will not be as advantageous. The predicted output feature has been tested in various programming languages such as Python, JavaScript, Go, and C++, and has proven effective in all of them. This is good news for developers dealing with repetitive adjustments in their code, as using this feature can significantly reduce the time needed for refactoring, freeing up more time to focus on creative and strategic tasks. Imagine being able to speed up code modification without having to manually rewrite each. This also minimizes human errors and facilitates the updating process. However, there are some restrictions that must be observed. Currently, the predicted output feature is available only for the G4U and G4U mini models and is not compatible with certain advanced API parameters. For example, functions like multiple simultaneous output calls or the use of detailed probabilities, log probs, do not work well with this functionality. To achieve maximum efficiency, it is recommended to apply the feature in more controlled and predictable situations, where the benefits are clearly leveraged. A practical example can help illustrate how this feature works in practice. Imagine that you have a TypeScript code with a class called user that has a property username, but now you need to rename this property to email. Instead of asking the AI to redo the entire code, provide the existing structure, and make it clear that it needs to be changed. The model then makes only the necessary change, keeping the rest of the code intact. This is extremely advantageous for developers seeking agility and precision in their tasks. During the use of predictions, the model evaluates how many tokens it can utilize and how many it needs to reject. Tokens that match the prediction are processed quickly, while tokens that do not match are discarded but are still charged. Therefore, if your prediction is accurate, you save not only time but also cost with processing. On the other hand, if the prediction is not correct, the model will still need to process all the tokens, generating an additional cost. Streaming is particularly useful in contexts where every second makes a difference, increasing workflow, efficiency, and ensuring that decisions can be made quickly. Furthermore, the position of text response does not influence the effect and be a code snippet at the beginning. The model considers the entire prediction, regardless of which offers flexibility to the. This facilitates work in various types of scenarios. The exact position of the elements is not important. This flexibility helps make the resource more versatile and suitable for different types of tasks. Still, there are some limitations. For example, it is not possible to set max token prediction, and functions like audio generation, modality mix, or specific API calls are not compatible. Furthermore, even if the provided prediction is not used in its entirety, all the tokens can still be processed, resulting in cost. Thus, although the resource can represent a significant time savings, cost reduction will only be possible if, in practice, the predicted outputs are an excellent tool for handling repetitive tasks. Bloggers, developers, and data scientists can greatly. Openai has just turbocharged GPT 4.0 and it's faster than ever. Guys, can you imagine an AI that can anticipate what you need even before you finish explaining? In today's video, we're going to dive into an innovative technology that is redefining automation and speeding up our daily tasks even more. Come with me because these new tools can transform the way we work and potentially save us precious hours of our time. So, come with me. But to start, you already know. Comment down below if you're using any artificial intelligence to boost your productivity. If you are, leave the name of the AI in the comments and what you're using it for in your daily life. I want to know. Don't forget to like and share the link to this video in your WhatsApp and Telegram so the people you care about can stay updated on this topic. Deal. Let's keep going. OpenAI recently launched a feature called Predicted Outputs for its GPT-4o mini model, which is already bringing significant improvement in the efficiency of tasks performed with artificial intelligence. This advancement is particularly relevant for those who work with process automation, software development, or Content creation. I will explain in detail how this functionality works, its benefits, and how it can become a powerful tool to make your workflow faster and more efficient. Let's dive into practical examples and explore the impact of this technology on our daily lives. If you're looking to optimize your workflows, whether it's editing code or updating documents with the help of AI, this feature is exactly what you need. Language models typically generate each token, a word or a piece of code, sequentially, which can be a slow process, especially when dealing with large volumes of information. The predictive output feature comes to solve this problem, allowing the user to provide a part of the expected response. This way, the AI doesn't have to start from scratch with each request, but can rely on the provided prediction, generating fewer tokens and saving a considerable amount of time. Initial tests conducted by Openai show that using the predictive outputs feature can make code editing up to 4 times faster. Imagine, for example, that a task that used to take 70 seconds to complete can now be finished in just 20 seconds. This time savings is crucial, especially when we are dealing with tight deadlines and a heavy workload. The logic behind this feature is quite straightforward. Instead of asking the AI to generate a response from scratch, you can provide a prediction of what part of the output should be, allowing the AI to focus only on the elements that need to be changed. For example, if you are tweaking a piece of code and most of it will remain unchanged, except for a few lines, you can provide the existing code as a prediction. This way, the model only focuses on filling in the necessary gaps. This makes the process more efficient and reduces the chances of making mistakes, since the AI won't need to rewrite everything from scratch. The feature is ideal for situations involving repetitive or predictable tasks, such as updating part of a script, modifying blog posts, or making small changes to large datasets. Predictive outputs are especially useful in contexts where there are recurring elements or established patterns. However, it is important to note that this feature is not recommended for creating completely new content or when the task requires a unique and unpredictable generation of information. If there is no prior reference for the model to rely on, this function will not provide the same benefit. Therefore, if you are trying to create an article from scratch or develop a new idea without any pre-existing reference, this feat will not be as advantageous. The output tested in various programming languages such as Python, JavaScript, Go, and C++, and has proven effective in all of them. This is good news for developers dealing with repetitive adjuster code, as using this can significantly reduce the time needed for refactoring, freeing up more time to focus on creative and strategic tasks. Imagine being able to speed up code modification without having to manually rewrite each. This also minimizes human errors and makes the updating process easier. However, there are some restrictions that must be observed. Currently, the output is only available for the D4U and D4U mini models and is not compatible with certain advanced API parameters. For example, functions like multiple simultaneous output call or the use of detailed probability log probs do not work well with this functionality. To achieve maximum efficiency, it is recommended to apply the feature in more controlled and predictable situations where the benefits are clearly realized. A practical example can help illustrate how this feature works in practice. Imagine you have a TypeScript code with a class called user that has a property called username, but now you need to rename this property email. Instead of asking the AI to redo the entire code, you provide the existing structure and make it clear that it needs to be changed. The model then makes only the necessary change, keeping the rest of the code intact. This is extremely advantageous for developers who seek agility and precision in their tasks. During the use of predictions, the model evaluates how many tokens it can utilize, how many it needs to reject. Tokens that match the prediction are processed quickly, while the tokens that do not match are discarded, but they are still charged. Therefore, if your prediction is accurate, you save not only time, but also costs on processing. On the other hand, if the prediction is not correct, the model will still need to process all the tokens, generating an additional cost. In this way, accuracy when using predictions is essential to maximize benefits and minimize costs. Another interesting aspect is the possibility of using this feature in streaming mode, which makes the process even faster and more efficient. Instead of waiting for the completion of generating a full response, the API sends the information in part as it is generated. This allows you to see and process the results in real time, reducing delays and enabling instant adjustment. Streaming is particularly useful in contexts where every second counts, increasing workflow efficiency and ensuring that decisions can be made quickly. Furthermore, the position of the predicted text within the response does not influence the effectiveness of the feature. It can be a piece of code at the beginning, additions in the middle, or something at the end. The model considers the entire prediction, regardless of the position, which offers flexibility to the user. This makes it easier to work in various types of scenarios where the exact position of the elements is not important. This flexibility helps make the feature more versatile and suitable for different types of tasks. Still, there are some limitations. For example, it is not possible to set max tokens when using predictions, and functions like audio generation, modality mix, or specific API call are not compatible with this feature. Furthermore, even if the provided prediction is not fully used, all the tokens entered will still be processed, resulting in cost. Thus, although the feature can represent a significant time savings, cost reduction will only be possible if used strategically. In practice, the expected outputs are an excellent tool for handling repetitive tasks. Bloggers, developers, and data scientists can greatly benefit from applying this feature in situations that involve small changes or recurring updates. Imagine having a list of items in a blog post that needs small modification. Instead of regenerating all the content, you simply indicate what is already correct, and the AI takes care of only the new part. The more predictable the task, the greater the efficiency gain. OpenAI recommends starting with smaller and more predictable tasks when exploring this, ensuring that you can familiarize yourself with the functionality before applying it in more complex situations. Guys, with everything we've discussed, in my opinion, the expected outputs feature represents a significant advancement for those seeking greater efficiency in their daily activity, especially for professionals dealing with programming or content creation. The ability to save time and increase productivity is a benefit that cannot be underestimated. So, what do you all think? Do you believe this technology can have a significant impact on your work routines? Share your thoughts, remembering that if you are already using AI in your daily life, it's your productivity. Comment below. This video isn't over yet. He'll continue chatting with us in the comments. If you find this video interesting, like, share, and subscribe.